firearms.
Get on the ground!
Block it in, block it in, block it in.
He's now off in the field.
Derbyshire's traffic cops.
It's 165.
To try and keep up with it.
Battling crime in the middle of the country.
Open the door now!
He smashed down a bollard.
Please stand now. I ain't done nothing.
From the picturesque peaks
Vehicle RTC.
Treating it as life-threatening.
to the inner cities.
Yeah, it's done me.
Near side, near side. He's going to decamp.
It's a decamp, 4 runners.
Under threat
You do what I tell you. Do not put your hands anywhere near your pockets.
and at risk.
Watch him.
Box on, box on. We're on 2 traffic cars now.
Around every corner,
Don't forget.
there's a new challenge
Hands on the wall.
for the traffic cops.
Coming up,
Hold stop.
runaway suspects pushing the limits,
Yes, yes, block it in, block it in, block it in, block it in.
a high-speed pursuit
Near side, near side.
That's it, bring it down.
It's all right, I'll get him.
turns into a race to save a life.
I'm going to help. I'm going to help.
How very strange.
A vanishing drunk gives cops the runaround.
What can you tell me about your car, really?
About my what?
Your car.
I don't drive, mate.
You ain't got a car?
No.
I've got it, High Street.
A football fan flees after smashing into another car.
You won't. You do what I tell you. Do not put your hands anywhere near your pockets.
Vehicle failure to stop.
And the cops give chase to a 150-mile-an-hour Porsche that tears up the back streets of Derby.
Speed approximately 90 and 30. The acceleration on it was just immense.
From have I got any Oscar Tango units, please, that can start making the way M1 northbound ANPR hits?
Yes, yes.
Be aware, we've had a stolen vehicle hit the ANPR cameras southbound on the motorway.
Oh, see, thanks.
Traffic cops like Dan Mitchell face the dangers of dealing with runaway drivers every day.
They'll take whatever risks they deem appropriate to them to avoid us stopping them and to avoid capture.
A stolen vehicle's been sighted. At the minute, it's just hitting up on the border, but on Notts side.
Dan's in an unmarked car travelling east of Derby, near the Nottinghamshire county line.
I'm just going to get down there and try and plot up, just see if it comes back towards Derbyshire. And hopefully we'll be in a position to get it stopped, see if we can get someone's pride and joy back.
This car has been involved in local burglaries.
We've got 2 units allocated to it, they're en route.
Up ahead, Sergeant Scott Riley is also responding, along with a number of other traffic cars.
That stolen car we're looking for is just activated a traffic camera. When somebody's got their hands on a stolen car, they're going to be driving it dangerously, they're going to be driving it at speed, and if the police get behind them, then they're going to take all manner of risk to evade capture.
I think Scott's going to get behind it first if it comes back onto Derbyshire. They're very close.
I don't know if it's the lay-by flying to the Alton. See something false in the lay-by, stand by.
The stolen Astra is spotted parked up ahead.
Come on.
Opportunities like that don't come often. If it's not moving, we need to catch them off guard.
Scott and a second traffic car are coming up on it from both directions.
Yes, yes, block it in, block it in, block it in, block it in. Hold stop.
Whilst one man is detained, Scott heads off after the Astra.
Stand by.
With 2 units now on its tail, a third quickly joins the chase.
Hey, Tango Circle. Going.
Yeah, I've currently got a vehicle failing to stop. We are back towards Derbyshire. Speed is 50 and 30.
Mission is authorised.
Yes, yes, can I have the empath, please? This person is high risk. This person is going to do anything within their power to get away from us. Can I have a Stinger location, please?
Stinger at this time is authorised. Please ensure you remember your hard cover.
All right, we're very close. Yeah, 4-1. I'm just coming onto the road now, so I might be able to get a sight set up. Yeah, just up here.
DRAs are low at this time, and we are now at that band.
Stop unit, not involved in feedback unless necessary, safety car if possible, or rear car. Make sure you're going to catch your
Not one at the roundabout. 3 reds, DRAs are medium. Yeah, it's done, mate. Somebody go. Please, it's done, mate.
It's too late to use the stinger, so Dan gets behind the getaway car.
Lane 2. Speed is dropped right down to 50.
The Astra's all guns blazing, he's going. He's managed to lose Scott, so I'm now the lead car.
Tango 4-1 is pursuit.
The dog unit has been requested. They're making their way towards you now.
The driving isn't particularly quick, 50, 60 miles an hour, but he's weaving. He's weaving from left to right.
It's a marked vehicle wants to come past me and take over.
Attention, EMC first track.
As the driver tries to escape, Dan gets ahead. With 3 cars in position, they attempt to box in the suspect.
Stay with me, Dan, stay with me, Dan, stay with me, Dan. Near side, near side.
Okay, take it steady. Right, let's settle him in lane 4. Let's settle him in 4, settle him in 4. Okay, settle him in 1. Settle him in 1, that's it, bring it down, bring it down. And now you're trying to get a box on, still in lane 1. That's it, team, bring it down, wrap around, slow, slow.
He doesn't want to stop, and he won't stop for any measure. He's just going to try everything now to get away. His cards are on the table, basically.
Right, it's off, it's off, it's off.
Yeah, across the grass, back onto the main carriageway.
It's all right, I'll get him. He's going to decamp. Just watch for decamp.
Committed.
Yeah, stand by for a decamp. He's going back on. He's abandoning in bushes. Decamp.
Yeah, the dog's there. Stay your vehicle. Get the dog out. M passes en route. Stay your vehicle. Dog's out. Stay your vehicle.
Coming up,
I can't get to the car. It's the bushes, so he might not have got out.
the search is on for the runaway driver.
Scott, where are you?
We are deep in the woods.
How very strange.
And Scott deals with a mystery crashed and abandoned car.
What can you tell me about your car, really?
I don't drive, mate.
Correct.
Yeah, I've currently got a vehicle failing to stop.
Mission is authorised.
12 miles east of Derby, traffic cops Scott Riley and Dan Mitchell are pursuing a stolen car.
Yeah, it's done. Somebody go, please. It's done, mate.
Stay with me, Dan. Stay with me, Dan. Stay with me, Dan. Near side, near side. Right, it's off, it's off, it's
Yeah,
off.
it's across the grass, back onto the main carriageway.
That vehicle's just gone full speed, gone straight down the bank and through the grass. And all of a sudden, he's driving through a jungle of grass and it buried itself into the foliage.
Yeah, the dog's there. Stay in your vehicle. Get the dog out. M passes en route. Stay in your vehicle. Dog's out. Stay in your vehicle. I can't get to the car. It's the bushes, so he might not have got out.
I've not seen any doors open. I don't know how many people are in the vehicle, but I can't even get in it. I can't see how they've opened any of the doors. The only way I can check that it's clear is by opening the boot and going through the boot.
One's got out. I've seen him cross over the road into these trees.
I still don't know how I managed to get out of that car.
It's crossed over the slip. It's on the other side.
While Scott checks the Astra, Dan is trying to work out where the driver might have run to.
So the car's over there. It's tried to get back on again. We've come off up there. So he is going to be round here somewhere.
A dog tracks the runaway driver's scent.
There's a bit of a walkway in here, mate. See if that's accessible. Seems to be trodden.
He's definitely gone over this fence that I'm held by, because the dog's desperate to climb over. I can't let him go, because I don't know how deep the road is in the pond or anything.
With the helicopter above, Scott heads in through the thick undergrowth.
Empaz, just to let you know what we're doing. My colleagues on the camera with the thermal searching around where you are, around that pond, nearer to the car. I'm having a good look round with the night sun and night vision goggles into further afield.
I don't know if it's a fishing lake or if it's just like a bog. So it looks absolutely horrific. If we go down here.
48445, we are deep in the woods, heading down towards the waterline.
We are struggling to see you, so we're just trying to do some orbits. It's very, very thick in there, so just bear with us.
After 45 minutes of searching, the runaway driver is still hiding out.
Empaz 5-4, we've got a heat source right at the edge of the water. Yeah, there's not a lot of movement. I'll just tell you what we've got on the pictures. We've got a heat source, it's round, and then we've got a smaller heat source around it. Our interpretation, possibly a head sticking out of the water and the body in the water.
The heat source looks as though it's like a circle, so we need to try and get down there, because he may have injured himself or something like that, or he's just lying low until we decide to call it a day.
Any officers that are approaching, just a bit concerned if this is a person in the water, that they're okay.
No water there, mate.
Yeah. Scott, where are you?
Scott! Go in to your right!
Okay, officer coming in from the, you're going to be near enough on top of this heat source. I can just see you coming through the trees now, slightly to your left.
So Scott's right on the edge of the water now, right close to the heat source, so he's gone cross-country from the other side. Empaz are just guiding him in.
We can't give up getting to this heat source, whether it is or it isn't a person, because if it is him, he could have fallen over and he can be in a lot of trouble.
Slightly to your left, slightly to your left. He's only about 3 paces in front of it, is him. Just be careful, you're going to come to the water in a minute.
Clear there, I can see him.
Oh, we can see him. We can see him.
The helicopter says, right, you're there. And straight away I can just see him, submerged in water, but I thought he was dead. Your heart just stops to think, this is real now.
I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you.
And if a criminal that's just used all their efforts to get away from you is asking for help, then you know that they've got themselves into a situation.
Confirm you got him. Yes, got him.
One detained.
Don't worry, you got 3 units on it.
You're not going to die. Be gentle with him, be gentle with him. All right, mate.
Yes, confirm.
Yeah, keep going. I'm not struggling, mate. No, we're helping you, mate. Mate, let's sort everything out. Yeah. I'm not struggling, please. I'm not trying to struggle, mate. All right.
All the energy and all the fight's been taken out of him. He's almost drowned. We need to get him back out where we can get him medical assistance.
He's going to be high.
Request an ambulance.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody throw up so much water. You know, you could tell he's not faking it. He's very nearly drowned. Another 15 minutes, it would have been too late.
Vomiting water up now, so we will need the ambulance.
The work that the helicopter did, they've saved his life.
Awesome, well done troops, well done.
Sorry about speaking. Sorry.
They managed to get him out. It's just a case of getting him back out onto the road now.
The risks that these people are willing to take to evade police capture. I've seen people jump over fences and break their legs. I've seen people jump from heights that you just wouldn't entertain. And I've seen people go through foliage like we've seen tonight, getting cut to ribbons that we just wouldn't entertain, because I want to go home to my family pretty much uninjured. Their need to get away from us will always be greater than our need to catch them.
Do you want me to get you a blanket as well, Sergeant?
No, I'm alright.
Are you alright?
No, I'm alright. I'm only damp from there down.
Are we coming off? How many tadpoles are going? Oh my God.
Not even fun.
Oh dear. One stolen car, no damage to our cars, and one locked up after a game of hide and seek. Very good.
Fingers.
It's just for a sweet, that's all.
Yes, understood.
There are many reasons people try to get away from the cops, whether they are car thieves, wanted criminals, or even drink drivers. Having put on a dry pair of boots, Scott's now responding to a report of another runaway driver.
So, a report of an abandoned car, which it looks like we've just found. In off Hartshill, Ripley. There we have it. And A Tango for. Yeah, I'm with your car. You can run it for us, please.
Yeah, we run it through. It's we're back to an address in Alfreton. Strangely insured to Dundee.
How very strange. Hello. Do you know anything about this car that's crashed on the road outside? Oh, yeah.
It was about 1:30 and I heard a bang.
Yeah.
Got no more of it. And this young lad and this girl come in.
So they've come in. How long ago?
Probably half an hour.
All right.
The lad's going to give you a picture if you want one.
Yeah, if you've got one, that'd be great. Yeah.
I can show you what
Yeah.
All
Have you got it on now?
Yeah. Well, I can get it up. It'll not take me a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want one for the...
Ah, can we have a still of that? Quite distinctive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's take a photo of him.
I'm just going to see if I can get him coming in. Trying to come in.
Potentially got him coming in on CCTV next door. Did they not say anything then about it?
No, said nothing.
We'll go and have a quick look. We're going to get the car recovered anyway.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. I'm going to do an area search, see if we can find them. There's only one reason you do that to your car and go off, and that's because you're drunk or drugged. So we'll see if we can find them. Now, hold on a minute. He's at that curb. You can see it. Yeah, so there we go. Look at the damage on the curb there. So they've come round that corner too fast, hit this curb, and then it's just their momentum and the sort of end of the accident that's taken them down there to bring them to arrest. It's 3:15 in the morning. It's probably the right sort of time for somebody to be absolutely drunk. Crashed the car and now walking home. So we'll just see if we can pick them up walking home. Ah, there we go.
Don't get me on camera.
Come over here. You. Come over here, mate. Right, come over here, buddy. What can you tell me about your car, really?
About my what?
Your car.
I don't drive, mate.
You ain't got a car?
No, I've not got a licence.
At all?
No, mate. I'm on provisional, bro.
You're a provisional, are you?
I don't drive at all, mate.
So you've not been in a car at all?
Never.
Can I have a 10-15 person check, please? So you don't own a car?
I don't own a car whatsoever, mate.
Okay.
This is inconvenient for me, mate. Sorry, what are you keeping me for? Am I detained?
You are at the minute, yeah.
I'm not very impressed, to be honest.
Yeah, 24, that's right. You got any car keys on you?
No.
No. Anything else? Can I search you?
Yeah, of course you can.
All right. So to say car keys?
They're not mine. They're my mates.
Well, I've just found them in your pocket.
They're my mates.
All right. Come over here with me.
Yeah?
Because I believe you've been driving a motor vehicle whilst under the influence of alcohol,
You might as well put that away, mate.
I require you to provide me a specimen of breath for the purpose of the analysis.
Definitely not, because I've not been driving.
Do you agree to give me a specimen of your breath?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Who am I? So, what are you... What is this? I've got a good...
Okay. Will you provide me a specimen of breath?
I definitely will not.
Thank you, 49.
Okay.
Can I give you a mark off for the
You're under arrest for failing to provide a specimen of breath. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm say not mention when questioned, something which later line in court. All right, mate?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Okay. Understand why you've been arrested, buddy?
No, mate.
You grab a seat in there.
Definitely not.
Coming up, the runaway driver causes problems in custody.
Sorry, mate, but you're wasting my time, so I'm wasting your time.
I'm wasting my time, I'm getting paid since 7 o'clock.
And
Speed approximately 90 and a 30.
a 150-mile-an-hour sports car leaves the cops trailing.
The acceleration on it was just immense.
Hands on the wall now! Hands on the wall!
How very strange.
In Ripley, Derbyshire, Sergeant Scott Riley has found the suspected runaway driver of a crashed Seat.
What can you tell me about your car, really?
I don't drive, mate.
The man claims to know nothing about the accident, but he's taken back to Ripley Police Station.
Key evidence. That's what that is.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Can I get your driving licence
No,
off
mate.
here? Well, I'm going to get it anyway.
Listen, right? You can make this easy, or you can make it difficult.
Make
all
it
right?
easy. I was
Yeah.
walking in from this shop.
Now listen, right? My job is to make you safe whilst you're here.
Listen, mate.
I can't do. I'm not your mate. Listen, right?
mate.
Listen. And I can't do that. I don't know who you are.
Walking in from the
Like I
shop.
say, I'm independent
I
investigator.
don't care.
Okay.
So the vehicle that's been involved in the collision is registered at this gentleman's address. This gentleman's got a key for the Seat on his person. I've asked him to
Which
provide
was my friend's key.
I've asked him to provide a specimen of the breath and has refused to do so. Therefore, has been arrested, failing to provide a specimen of the breath on the approved machine.
You see, you had the keys on it.
Yes, it did. Yes.
Sorry, mate, but you're wasting my time, so I'm wasting your
I'm
time.
not wasting my time. I'm getting paid since 7 o'clock.
It's only right.
So you're not wasting my time. You're ready for the work here. What other injuries and illnesses have you got?
My leg.
What's wrong with your leg?
Arthritis.
Arthritis on your other parts of your body?
Yeah. My ear.
Which ear?
My left ear.
That's right.
Yeah, well then. My left ear.
But that's your right ear though.
My left ear. I
That
said
you're right.
my left ear. L-E-F-T-E-A-R.
Yeah.
Left ear.
Anywhere else?
Yeah.
Where?
My right ear.
Both ears.
And my nose.
And your nose.
Yeah.
Anywhere else?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
My eyeball.
Are you taking any tablets or medication? What are you taking?
Cocaine.
Any others?
Yeah. LSD.
Yeah.
Heroin. Crack. Cocaine.
Yeah.
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 Weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. MDMA.
Yeah.
Acid.
Yeah.
MCAT.
Yeah.
Are you jotting them down?
No, because they're not tablets or medication, are they?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
They're the drugs.
Yeah, they
What's
are.
that in a bit? Are you taking any tablets or medication?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What are you taking?
Drugs.
Right, follow my colleague. This way. He was absolutely paralytic, and he's out driving a car with no driving licence, no insurance. He's come off the road on a corner that's not really a corner, to the extent where the wheel's been pulled off from the car. It's a fatal accident waiting to happen. He could have killed somebody. Now he's in one of our cells, sobering up. He's made it easy for us. He's failed to provide. That's an absolute offence itself. And yes, he was a very entertaining chap.
I'm going to go down the ring road towards Stenson Road.
Traffic cop Dan Mitchell is nearing the end of a night shift.
Yeah, for information, the driver in this vehicle suspected to be over the limit, drink driving, possibly under the influence of drugs.
Possible drink driver that got reported a couple of hours ago. Just hit up one at City Roads. So I'll just go out and have a bit of a look, see if we can find it.
A few miles away, one of Dan's colleagues is parked up in an unmarked car when the suspect passes him.
LA 481012.
As the blue lights go on, the driver races away.
Vehicle failure to stop. To left flank, stand by.
4-1 from Little Over.
With the unmarked car in pursuit, Dan rushes towards the chase.
Another left, stand by the street now. And a blue convertible.
Any other ops in the area?
Yeah, 4-1.
Blue convertible with the roof down, single male occupant driver. Speed approximately 90 and a 30. This vehicle was excess speed before I lit it up. It was lit up due to speed.
You collide with anything at that speed on those sort of roads and it'd just be complete oblivion. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd go halfway through the building before you come to a stop. Absolutely horrific.
And for 4 this is total loss. LA Sierra 1 Oscar Foxtrot units to FA1 please.
Right mate, I'll go in that way, see if it pops out.
Where I first sighted it, its speed has just been excessive straight away. Anyway, what is it please? Is it a Porsche or similar?
Yes, Porsche Boxster convertible in blue.
24.
4.5 litre engine that's probably got. Probably about 400 brake.
The acceleration on it was just immense. This vehicle couldn't keep up.
Control have traced the car to a nearby address.
It's going to get a rude awakening then, thank you.
Huh. Local car fails to start. Why would you do that? Drunk, probably. Sit down here, I think. See if it comes past.
That you, Dan, involved now? Yes, mate. Is that you, Jack? Yes, mate. No sign of it. Thanks, mate. It showed no sign of popping it up anytime soon. Acceleration was just crazy.
Yeah, so I think we've got all the main sort of trunk roads covered, and then there's some local cars that are sort of floating in and around the area where it was last seen.
It looks like the insurance is recently taken out, I think yesterday.
Hopefully we'll be able to find it. If we do find it and it's parked up somewhere, we'll just seize it. When you're driving around the area like that, it's lots of terraced housing and tight streets, double parked cars. If he's drunk, I'm surprised he's managed to get around him and not hit anything, to be fair.
Officers are now approaching the car owner's address.
We've boarded up. And it's had a big red key on it.
We've figured out why he wouldn't stop for you. There's lots of issue with that address.
The police suspect that the man and the house have links to drug offences.
And he's also a provisional licence holder.
Here we are then. That would explain the board address.
Yeah, driving around, no licence. Right, let's go and find it. I want to seize it now. Trying to go mobile again, Dan. See if we can find it, parked up somewhere and get it seized.
Traffic cop Jason Potts finds a car matching the description.
Nice.
The wheels are that hard you can't touch them.
Oh man. Jesus.
It's absolutely red hot.
Mate, stinks.
You don't get to smell the brakes, can't you?
They're blue.
Well, at least we know the word.
Yeah. Scorch out. Yeah. It just smells of brake dust and burning. So it's obviously been ragged. There's no There's no RTC damage, so he's managed to drive it like he stole it without hitting anyone else. So at least no one else is going to be involved in this.
Nearby, officers spot the suspect.
Hands on the wall now! Hands on the wall! Hands behind your back. What's happening?
Dan's got someone detained who believed to be the driver. So see what he's got to say.
At a 4-8, we've got a male detained returning on foot. Right, mate, there's a moment in time you're under arrest on suspicion of dangerous driving and failed to stop for police. What car you got?
I don't drive
Right.
car.
Yeah, well, I don't believe you. A car that's linked to you has just failed to stop for police and driven dangerously. I suspect you're the driver, that's why you're under arrest. You had a drink tonight, yes?
No, I don't drink, I don't drive.
You don't drink,
When?
you don't drive? Right, okay.
Just record my face.
Because you're under arrest, you're going to be searched.
No,
all right,
you can arrest me, but don't record my face.
You got anything on you shouldn't have on you?
No, I don't have nothing.
Right, okay.
No, nothing.
Right.
Very good. All right.
That's an odd thing to have.
What's that? You've been playing army?
Pardon?
You've been playing army with your friends or something?
No, that's a normal phone, work phone. To my
work phone?
Yeah, to call it car, you know.
It's not an Encro phone, is it?
I work in insurance company.
Special phones.
What special phones?
I don't know, it looks like a special phone. Looks like something I had when I was about 16.
Look like special phones, you know.
Oh, would you look at that? One
Unbelievable.
Porsche car key.
My key.
No, not your key in your pocket. Give over.
I don't drive.
One Porsche car key located in the pocket.
I don't drive.
Oh, you can preach all you want, mate.
I don't drive car.
All right. I think you've been driving a car.
Yeah.
Therefore, I need you to blow into this.
Why?
To see if you're drunk. That's the simplest way I can put it with a language barrier.
I don't drive like I don't drive.
I don't need to prove it. I just need to suspect. I suspect you've been driving a motor vehicle.
How?
I suspect you failed to stop that motor vehicle for police. Therefore, I require you to provide me an erased specimen of breath for analysis.
If I don't.
If you don't blow into that, you will be arrested, yeah.
Take a nice deep breath, tube into your mouth, and blow. Blow, 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 blow. That's it, Tom.
I was thinking about it, so it must be quite a bit.
You're blowing 52, therefore you're further under arrest on suspicion of driving a motor vehicle whilst over the prescribed alcohol limit. Drink driving. All right, you're still under caution.
What does that mean?
Means
I'm arrested.
Another arrest, yeah.
Another arrest.
Another arrest.
Yeah, or another arrest.
Have you been arrested before?
I've been, yeah.
Yeah, so you know what happens then. Right, let's put you into the back of this police car here. This on the other side. Yeah. Can you take your arms out? No, that's the idea. Very good. They're not too tight. Sound. And there's Tango 4-1. Yeah, we just jack recover it for this Porsche. Car park at the back of the street there, please. We've got the keys.
There we go.
Aha. And we are in.
Oh, alarm's going to go off now.
Oh no. Sorted it.
Right, get some paperwork now. The result?
Good result. If you're going to drive like that whilst you're drunk, you deserve everything that he's going to get, really. Dangerous car off the streets, dangerous driver off the streets. Luckily, is at the time of the night where there's not that many people around. However, travelling at speeds in excess of 85, 90 miles an hour on these streets, I'm so surprised that we're not having to deal with multiple reports of like RTCs where it's crashed into other vehicles, God forbid, colliding with pedestrians that have been out on a Friday night in town, making their way back home. So, yeah, it's a good result and quite favourable that we're just basically dealing with the traffic offences and not having to deal with something more serious that's going to affect people's lives in the future.
Coming up.
You know, your face is smashed up.
An injured drink driver puts lives at risk.
It's got horrifically dangerous edges that will rip somebody to pieces.
For a old style Polo in white. Vehicle has just hit the side of a car. Believe the driver is under the influence.
With 8,500 people killed or seriously injured in drink drive accidents every year, clamping down on these crimes is a top priority.
Say again, Remy, I must have missed that. What are we going to some coats for?
It's a busy night in Ripley, and traffic cop Nick Lovett is on the lookout for trouble.
Well, were the obs just passed for a white car that's possibly de-icing and has hit some other cars?
Yeah, 24.
I've got it, High Street. Just turning into Co-op. He's pulling up, mate. He's just coming in off the High Street and he's just going through some parking spaces.
As Nick pulls up, colleagues Sergeant Remy Hopkins and PC Mark Scott are quickly on the scene.
Hey, pal, you alright? Yeah, what's the matter with you?
Nothing, I'm in a car.
You been in a car accident?
No, put him out.
Put your hands down.
Sure.
Put your hands down.
Come out, you want to come
No,
in?
right, put your hands down. Just keep your hands out your pockets.
No,
keep your hands out your pockets.
Stay still.
Yeah, of course what?
You say you've been involved in a car accident?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, keep your hands
No,
away.
That's
Keep your hands away. You put them in there. Just put them in there.
No, keep my hands in.
No, just put it on your...
Well,
you do what I tell you. Do not put your hands anywhere near your pockets.
Sorry, mate, sorry, yeah. Why do you want me? Why do you want me?
Turn around. Yeah, I've got it. Right, now we can chat, can't we?
Come.
How much you had to drink?
5 pints.
5 pints?
Yeah.
Right. What's happened with this RTC?
I'll tell you, mate, hit something. I'll be in there no matter what.
What's happened with your crash?
I'll bet something go
I've got him, Nick. Have you stopped?
No. Okay, take it on my hand, mate. Boom, look my leg.
What's happened to your face?
What do you mean face?
Face is all blood around.
No, my hand cut. Go shake my hand,
Face is your face. What's that? Wait, it's on your hands.
My initial thoughts are that he probably smacked his head on the steering wheel or on the windscreen as a result of being in that collision.
Why are you bleeding then?
Go wipe my hand.
No, mate, we'll get you some
Why
tissue.
you got all blood in your mouth?
Yeah, cause my face is cut, my hand is cut in blood.
Right, we're not getting there, are we? Is this your motor?
Customer, yeah.
Can you arrange recovery, please, for this vehicle? It's got part of the wing peeled back, the offside wing, which will make it dangerous, and the driver's door can't be opened and shut properly. You could list the defects as long as you are.
Mate, at this moment in time, at 7:15, you're under arrest, mate.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Fine, yeah.
On suspicion of being unfit through drink or drugs.
Yeah, perfect. Fine.
All right, while driving a motor.
That's perfect. Fine.
All right. Yeah, because you're being all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the cuffs to the front.
Hey, can you have a wee? Yeah. No. Where are you going to have a wee that makes it decent?
You're all right, just want to use the
You can see him mark me, yeah, it's all right.
No. Just...
Right.
I'm not being home, mate. It's only
No. It's when people start making
I'm not being
moves.
You mean so I'm not being aggressive?
No, I'm not saying you've been aggressive. But we just need your hands to go where we want them to go.
Fine,
not where you want them to go, that's all.
No, fine, mate.
And sometimes that differs, doesn't it?
No, fine, mate.
All right.
Right, let's have a look at your hand now.
Yeah, I think you see it.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah.
I thought you smashed all your face in when you got out.
No.
The lad's covered in blood all through his mouth, which I thought was going to be from the collision. But it turns out he's cut his finger, and then he's been wiping his finger all around his face, which has caused all the blood transfer. So injuries aren't as severe as what I thought when I got out of the car. But as we've seen, the car is in a horrifically poor state, to the point where it makes it really, really dangerous to be on the road.
Right, don't touch anything, mate.
No, of course not. No. How can I?
His nose intoxicated. It negates the necessity for a breath test at the scene, arrest him,
and getting back to the police station as quickly as possible. It's a beaut, isn't it?
Oh my days, you picked good of there, mate.
It's seen better days, hasn't it? It's seen better days. Yeah.
Did you find it like at the bottom of the Trent or something? Or?
That's where it belongs, I think. The problem is, I don't want to leave it here, because if he's not unfit, he's going to come back and he's going to take it. So I'm going to recover it for the purpose of a vehicle exam, given the fact that it's got horrifically dangerous edges that will literally rip somebody to pieces. Front near side's bull tyre, and if you look at how far the rear wheels extend outside the wheel arches.
That's a failed MOT.
That's a naughty one. And the door doesn't shut, which I'm assuming is because of the collapsed wing. Yeah, that's not good. Would you like to shut your door? No. The lad's off to custody to see if he actually is unfit to drink or drugs. Given the fact there's a beer can in the back, I would say he's more likely to be under the influence of drink rather than drugs, or it could be a mixture of both. We won't know until any blood tests come back or we've done the breathalyzer test. Yeah, it's a good result in the end of the day, and we've got some details for the person that's been hit, so they'll be pleased. It's PC Nick Lover from Derbyshire's Road Crime Unit at Ripley. You were the driver of your motor when it got hit by an old-fashioned Polo. We've got the vehicle. Driver's under arrest, and he's now en route to Ripley. It's quite satisfying to be able to ring somebody and say, we've actually got this car. You've reported it, and within 5 to 10 minutes later, we've now stopped the vehicle. We've dealt with the driver, and we've acted on what they've reported. Yeah, you're not hurt, are you? Right, you're all right though. Has the vehicle had to be recovered, or could you get it home? You've got it home? Right. Well, the good news is we've got him. Take care, bye-bye.
From the drunk or drugged to thieves on the run. Around 10,000 runaway drivers fail to stop for police every year across the UK.
People don't want to be responsible for what they've done, and if there's a chance of getting away, they'll try and take it.
It is one of the major issues that we face on the road, and the carnage that they can cause is immense, and it shouldn't be happening.
If a stolen car is in the hands of a criminal, there is no doubt that vehicle will fail to stop. That fight or flight, they will drive as quickly as they can and recklessly as they can to evade police capture. And if we catch them, they're going to fight as hard as they can so that we don't detain them. So for us, it really is a high-risk time.
In this episode,
Quite distinctive, isn't it?
the man caught on CCTV after a car accident who said he wasn't driving.
So you've not been in a car at all?
Never.
Pleaded guilty to failing to provide a drink-drive test. He was banned from driving for 28 months, fined, and must carry out 120 hours of unpaid work.
I've got it, High Street.
The England fan arrested by Nick Lovett.
You do what I tell you. Do not put your hands anywhere near your pockets.
Pleaded guilty to drink driving and has been disqualified for 18 months and fined £300.
Hands on the wall now! Hands on the wall!
The man arrested after a Porsche failed to stop at 90 miles an hour along Derby's back streets.
What car you got?
I don't drive car.
Right. Yeah, well, I don't believe you.
Was charged with drink driving, failed to stop, driving without due care and attention, and no licence.
Oh, would you look at that? One Porsche car key.
He has pleaded not guilty to all charges and is awaiting trial.
Past 5-4, we've got a heat source right at the edge of the water.
And the runaway driver who nearly drowned.
Vomiting water up now, so we will need the ambulance.
Was charged with burglary, theft of a motor vehicle, dangerous driving, driving whilst disqualified, no insurance, and breach of bail.
One stolen car, no damage to our cars, and one locked up.
He's due to appear at court.